My name is Femi Claudius-Cole. I'm the leader and chairperson for Unity Party. I want to welcome you back to Femi Listens. I've been lost for una force. I actually not been very well, but I don't feel much better now. And Femi Listens, I hope, I pray, say Femi Listens not going to go any other side again after this. So as I come back to the channel, the issues and plenty we get for touch on. But I want to start today with this idea, this concept of them one for split Freetown into three. By the them, they assume saying that the executive, maybe the president, on advice from who, we're not sure. But if something as big as this, for split Freetown into smaller parts, get for occur, for Phil to say, such a big decision, if it's in a one way, any responsible government could make with full consultation, collaboration, engage with all the people then, not just cabinet, not just the ministers, not just selected few, but a decision that where you they make we get for impact we all, decision where you get for left giwi na the country. Remember, Sierra Leone belongs to all of us. It not belong to a selected few. So such a big decision like that not supposed to be made lightly. You not go just grab one day, you decide, say, for whatever reasons, you decide, say, you want to split the capital city. That decision day, you go don't really float them. All man go don't know, go don't hear, you go don't listen to opinions. Those for, those against. Why the one they against, they against. Why the one they for, they for. But before all that process did start, a huge decision like that being made in the country, me feel say go start with some amount of analysis, some amount of research. So when the Minister of Information and Minister of Local Government, they all the kind of public forum, then they talk about this splitting of Freetown. Who side the research day? Who side the analysis day? Who side the investigation day we una don't do? We come to this conclusion. I no one for believe say they do think of a number or think of an idea and just hoist stamp on the people then. I don't believe say a responsible government works that way. So before me they even go further into this Femi talks, I want to really ask the one the way they run this country, where is the data? Where is the evidence? Where is the analysis? Where is the research? Where don't lead you now to a conclusion that the solution of the problem that you identify, the only solution or the best solution are for split the capital city. Outside that document they did. That document they are for able for Google them, able for get them online safe. But there's no such document. So how is our country being run? I'm sorry, but it's a question where I just get for ask. Are we running Sierra Leone in an organized manner? Where tomorrow we grandpikin and great-grandpikin and get for can inherit? Or do we just think of an idea and we just unleash it on the people? That is not good governance. That is not good administration. Why una want for even split the capital city? Why? For efficient what? Because when you look the entire city, waiting at the things that will make the city not function well. A lack of electricity, no running water, poor running water, poor education. The teachers were forced to go on strike. Medical facilities, poor road network, leaves a lot to be desired. So when you split the city, what do you accomplish? Do you make SLRA more efficient? Do you make the Ministry of Health more efficient? In that case, the problem not to the size of the city or the splitting of the city. The problem is your institutions. The problem are the institutions. The problem is not the city. If, as a government, you do not give the city the money that the city needs to run, it is already, what, October? As good as October. The city not getting money not the designated money for the one city. And what happens when there's two? What happens when there's two? Quantity does not equal efficiency. It doesn't equal quality. If you want Freetown to run efficiently, you know what you need to do. Splitting Freetown cannot be for good governance. It cannot be for service delivery. It cannot. Splitting Freetown, as I see it, is purely a political move. It is for politics. And let us not hesitate to call things by their proper name. Nothing good will come out of the splitting of Freetown because you haven't done your work. You haven't done the research. And you're not taking us along with you. This style of governance does not make for progress. It doesn't make for cohesion. It doesn't make for progress. And splitting Freetown, you will again, as I said on previous videos, you will create poor Freetown, gently Freetown. You not get for make salon safe. You not get for make the life of the Sierra Leonean better. You not get for make it better. If anything, this kind of move go make it worse because we fail for see the planning. We fail for see waiting and waiting una don't do because research now they talk. I mean, are we in a modern age or not? This is not to the age where chief they say I want to do this, you do this, regardless of what the people say. Now, no. Now we have science, we have so many other tools we can guide decision making. So why will not they use that on this occasion? Why all of a sudden we just decide say for split Freetown sounds like a good political move? But yes, but again, it is short-sighted. It might be a political advantage for you today. And using the fact that Anes Koroma floated it, and Anes Koroma did create a new district, doesn't make what he did right either. If it was wrong then, it is wrong today. So using that factor as an example, as a justification for your action, is flawed. It's not correct. It's wrong. So whatever it was Anes do been bad. It not mean to say it good now. It not mean to say it mean carry the population go along with it with that decision. So even if there are from 2008, from 2002, maybe even pre-independence, if there is documentation and documents for sure say this idea was floated before, does that make it was a good idea then? No. If it was a crap idea, then it is a crap idea now. So that cannot be justification. In order for let una shove and down the throats of Freetonians, una show with the research, show with the paper trail, una do the investigation. But Mr. President, with all due respect, you can't just grab today, you say, you splitting Freetown. Not everything one has the power to do, one for do. That's the difference between authoritarian dictatorship. I go do it here I want to hell with the people. No, I don't think that's Sierra Leone. So before ever, una they go inside una conclave and come out and decide. So we for split Freetown into 2, into 3 parts, whatever. What are the advantages? Don't tell us. Put it in a document. There are still people in Sierra Leone who can read and who can judge, who are able to decipher a good policy from a bad policy. You are unable to meet the expenses of today. What? How? Person tells you I not get money for cook rice, but it tells you I want can cook jollof rice. I mean, come on now. So this is an appeal to the one that they make decisions for we. Unana custodian of we well-being. The well-being of not just Freetonians, but Sierra Leoneans as a whole. Freetown being the hub of the country. The last thing where we want, now forget rich Freetown. So then big hosts, all they go up now in a peninsula. And then we get poor Freetown at the east. Be careful what you do. Because what you're doing may not even impact you, but it will impact to Pekin and we great-grand Pekin there. So as we make decisions for our country, please let us think. And let us think wisely. If money not there for give the councils, then today. Now when you split her into three, where you get 3 different budgets. And remember, family owner, help me remember, this is not the very same statistics, this very same administration, where tell we say the population of Freetown don't decrease. If the population has decreased, then why? If money day, where una one can put on this futile effort, let us put it in education. Let us give the teachers then the next month, the schools then the next month money. Let we compensate the nurses, the doctors, the teachers, the civil servants. Let me do something about the water supply. There are so many areas where they scream out for help. And a country will not get better money for prioritize. Prioritize. You they make you list. What's the most important thing? And you always they look for the thing where go impact you people then. Not to just what you feel for do. What's make political sense for you. For position yourself for able for win an election? No. And now una don't do the idea, una don't almost nurture this whole idea. At the last minute now you're doing consultation. Consultation comes first. I beg your pardon. Consultation go come second. Research, data go come first. Then consultation. When you don't get all money opinion, then you take it to cabinet and to parliament. But una always they do thing back na front. Nah. If na for we una they walk, then una for do things in the proper order. I tell una thank you for listening. I saw you with this family listen kind of long, but now my first one after I don't feel well and strong. So una biani. I tell una thank you for listening.